Hello everyone, this video is regarding JEE Mains past year questions on the chapter Application of Derivatives Part 2. The first question for this video is a spherical iron ball 10 cm in radius is coated with a layer of ice of uniform thickness that melts at the rate of 50 cm³ per minute. Then when the thickness is 5 cm, then the rate at which the thickness of ice decreases is. Options are 1 by 36 pi cm per minute, 1 by 18 pi centimeter per minute, 1 by 54 pi centimeter per minute, 5 by 6 pi centimeter per minute. So what did they give in this question? dV by dt is equal to 50 centimeter cube per minute. So what is the volume of the spherical cube, which is nothing but 4 by 3 pi r cube, which will be equal to 50. So if you differentiate this, 4 pi r square into dr by dt is equal to 50. So dr by dt is nothing but 50 by 4 pi r square. So which is nothing but 50 by 4 pi into radius is nothing but 5 centimeters. Radius is nothing but 5 plus and the thickness of the wall, so 15 centimeter. So what you'll get, 50 by 4 pi, 18 by pi. So the final answer for this question is 18 by pi centimeter per minute. Sorry, 1 by 18 pi centimeter per minute. So moving on to the next question. The equation an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus n so on plus a1x is equal to 0. a1 is not equal to 0, comma n is greater than or equal to 2, has a positive root x is equal to alpha, then the equation an x power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 an minus 1 x power n minus 2 plus n so on a1 is equal to 0 has a positive root, which is options are greater than alpha, smaller than alpha, greater than or equal to alpha, equal to alpha. So how will we proceed with this sum? Initially, if you take f of x is nothing but an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus and so on plus an a1x is equal to 0. So the other equation is given is an x power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 into an minus 1 x power n minus 1. This is nothing but f dash of x, right? The other equation given is f dash of x, they gave that is equal to 0. So they gave a1 is not equal to 0, implies a1 is not equal to 0, implies f of 0, if you substitute the value, this f of 0, if you substitute this value is equal to 0, and they gave alpha is the root of the equation, implies if you substitute alpha also, the value of the equation must be equal to 0, which implies f of 0 value is equal to f of alpha, which is equal to 0. By Rolle's theorem we can say that there exists a root, and we also get f of 0 is equal to f of alpha, which is equal to 0, and also we have f dash of x is equal to 0. So from these two conditions we can say that there exists a value of alpha, such there exists a root in between 0 comma alpha. So the final answer for this question is the value is always less than alpha because it is in between 0 and alpha. The final answer is 0 comma alpha. So moving on to the next question. The function f of x is equal to x by 2 plus 2 by x has a local minimum at. Options are x is equal to 2, x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. So if you see f of x is equal to x by 2 plus 2 by x, then if you substitute, if you integrate this, differentiate this, what you'll get, 1 by 2 minus 2 by x square, which must be equal to 0. So 2 by x square is equal to 1 by 2, so x is equal to plus or minus 2. So if you double differentiate it, what you'll get, 4 by x cube. So for f double dash of x at x is equal to 2 is equal to positive. If you substitute plus 2, you are getting a positive value, implies that it has a minimum at x is equal to 2. The final answer for this question is x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, it has a minimum. So moving on to the next question. A triangular park is enclosed by a fence on the third side by a straight bank of river. The two sides having fence are of same length. The length of the maximum area enclosed by the park is. So let us consider this angle between them is theta. Then area is nothing but half into x into, if you consider this one more side, half into x sin theta, half into base into height. I am considering the component. So if you consider this, you are getting x sin theta, half into x square sin theta. So the maximum value of this will be at theta is equal to pi by 2. So the maximum area is nothing but half into x square. So the final answer for this question is half into x square. So moving on to the next question. A value of c for which the conclusion of mean value theorem holds for the function f of x is equal to log x base c on the interval 1, 3 is. Options are log e base 3, log 3 base e, 2 log e base 3, half log e base 3. So how will we proceed with this one? Using Lagrange's mean value theorem, we can say that f dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. So we have f of x is equal to log x base e implies f dash of x is equal to 1 by x. So if you consider 1 by c is equal to log 3 base e minus log 1 base e by 3 minus 1, which will give us log 3 base e by 2. So c is nothing but 2 by log 3 base e, which will give us 2 log e base 3. So the final answer for this question is 2 log e base 3. So moving on to the next question. The function f of x is equal to tan inverse of x sin x plus cos x is an increasing function in. Options are 0, pi by 2, minus pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 4, pi by 2, minus pi by 2, pi by 4. So they give f of x. F of x is nothing but tan inverse of sin x plus cos x. So if you consider f dash of x, this value is nothing but 1 by 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square into, again if you differentiate this, sin x differentiation is nothing but cos x differentiation is nothing but minus sin x. So if you consider this, I am dividing by root 2 and multiplying by root 2 on the numerator. What I will get? 1 by root 2 cos x minus 1 by root 2 sin x divided by 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square. So why I am doing this? Because so that I will get a value in terms of cos or sin, any one value, so that I will say whether it is increasing or decreasing by using that. So I am making it simple. I am making the problem simple by doing such way. So this will be cos a cos b minus sin a sin b is nothing but cos of a minus b, sorry, a plus b, 1 plus sin x plus cos x whole square. So if f dash of x is equal to, we know that if f dash of x is greater than 0, then f of x is an increasing function. So we can say that f of x is increasing if this theta value lies in between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? If the theta value is in between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, the f of x, the function value increases. So by simplifying this, what you will get? Minus 3 pi by 4 less than x less than pi by 4. So the function f of x is equal to tan inverse of x sin x plus cos x is an increasing function in minus 3 pi by 4 comma pi by 4. They did not give the range, so how can we write this? This is in between minus pi by 2 and pi by 4. So final answer for this question is minus pi by 4 and pi by 4. So moving on to the next question. If p and q are positive real numbers such that p square plus q square is equal to 1, then the maximum value of p plus q is. So p square plus q square is equal to 1. So we can consider p is equal to cos theta and q is equal to sin theta. That satisfies this condition. So if you take p plus q, what will you get? Cos theta plus sin theta. P plus q is nothing but cos theta plus sin theta. The maximum value of a cos theta plus b sin theta is nothing but minus of root of a square plus b square is less than or equal to cos theta plus sin theta, a cos theta plus b sin theta less than or equal to root of a square plus b square. So if you substitute 1 comma 1 values, what will you get? The maximum value of the one value, a value is 1, b value is 1. So minus root 2 is less than or equal to cos theta plus sin theta less than or equal to root 2. So maximum value of this function is root 2. So moving on to the next question. How many real solutions does the equation x power 7 plus 14 x power 5 plus 16 x cube plus 30x minus 560 is equal to 0 have? Options are 7, 1, 3 and 5. So they give the function f of x is equal to x power 7 plus 14 x power 5 plus 16 x cube plus 30x minus 560 is equal to 0. So if you differentiate it one time, what you will get? 7x power 6 plus 70x power 4 plus 48x square plus 30 greater than 0. for all x belongs to R, right? Because for any value of this, for any value of x, we will have a this value greater than 0. So it is an increasing function. If it is an increasing function, how many real functions? It means if some function is increasing, it means it cuts the axis or x-axis or y-axis at only one point. So how can you? So we can say that how many real solutions that the solution this equation has? It has only one solution because it touches the x-axis only one. As it is an increasing function, it touches the x-axis only at one point. It doesn't come back again to touch at another point and giving us a solution. So the final answer for this question is it touches out at only one point. So it has only one solution. So moving on to the next question. The equation of the tangent to the curve y is equal to x plus 4 by x square that is parallel to the x-axis is. Options are y is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, y is equal to 3, y is equal to 0. So consider the curve y is equal to x plus 4 by x square. If you differentiate this, what you will get? Dy by dx is equal to 1 minus 8 by x cube, implies x value is nothing but 2. If you substitute x value 2 in the equation, what you will get? Y is equal to 2 plus 4 by 2, 4 by 4, which will give us 3. So the line equation of the tangent is nothing but y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. M is nothing but 0 into x minus 2. So y is equal to 3. So the equation of the line that is parallel to x-axis is y is equal to 3. So moving on to the next question. Let f from R to R be defined by function f of x is equal to k minus 2x if x is less than or equal to minus 1, 2x plus 3 if x is greater than minus 1. If f has a local minimum at x is equal to minus 1, then the possible value of k is, options are 0, minus half, minus 1, 1. So how will we proceed with this one? They gave the function, the value of this is minus 1, this is 1. If you consider the values to be minus 1 and 1, so k minus 2s function is nothing but before until minus 1 it is here, and it touches the x-axis at 1 and it goes, this is 2x plus 3, this is k minus 2x. This is the function they give. At x is greater than or equal to minus 1, k minus 2x, and at x is 2x plus 3 the value is positive. So the possible value of k is, so if you observe this, if a function has a local minimum at x is equal to minus 1, the possible value of k is, if you observe this graph carefully, at x is equal to 1 means at y is equal to 1, at x is equal to 1 the only value that satisfies is minus 1. So the final answer for this question is minus 1. With this we conclude the second part of our video, and we'll get back to you with the third part. Thank you.